Hi everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings, still not a doctor, still not giving medical advice. If it seems like I am, I'm just consolidating medical information, putting it in one place along with my opinion. This video is about the dangers of bad posture and muscular imbalances. Muscular imbalances can cause bad posture, and bad posture can cause tendon damage, muscle damage, nerve impingement, blood flow, and lack of blood flow, and possibly damage to the blood vessels even. It can cause you could also mess up your spine and compress some of the nerves there. I mean, I did say you could do that, but I was thinking of a different part of the body. So the big areas that you're going to often lead to messing up if you work out in an imbalanced way, like I do personally myself, because I like bench pressing too much, is you're going to end up, so right now I'm actually really working hard to pull myself into good posture because my posture hasn't been too good recently. But you're going to end up going from just trying to get a clear background to, so it's a hunching forward of the shoulders, a curving of the back, and upward of the head. Overall, you're coming in here. So when you do that, you decrease the amount of space in here. Also, just in the general area, if things are pressing against each other, but there's actually an area in here that things run through. And when you have your shoulders forward, it makes that area smaller, pushing on the blood vessels and the nerves and everything. So why does this matter? Well, I think that's pretty self-explanatory because you need blood flow, you need nerve flow. I don't think many people want tendinitis or tendon damage. People don't want muscle damage. I mean, it causes pain also. I don't think most people want pain. Yeah, lots of bad stuff. What can lead to it? Bench press. Doing too much bench press like I've been doing recently. So, for example, with myself recently, I've been focusing on benching as much as I can, as frequently as I can, because that's the best way, at least for me, to get my strength up. Because if I do like a 3-hour workout where I spend an hour or more on the bench, I mean, sometimes I'll spend 2 hours bench pressing. I have to wait a week before I can do it again, in which time my central nervous system has fallen out of sync. Whereas if I just do like 1 or 2 heavy sets, I usually do about 2 heavy sets, I try to, then I wait a day or 2 and do it again, I'm primed and ready to go. My body knows exactly what to do. It's like if you're a basketball player and you throw basketballs and hoops all day long, you do it every day, you're going to be better than if you do it once a week. It doesn't matter if you spend the same amount of time, but you do it a little bit every day, you're going to be better than if you spend all that time once a week. Argue with me if you want, I don't care. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of bench pressing, and even with only doing 1 to 2 heavy sets, I warm up to them. That's why I specify heavy ones. And then I often do a light one afterwards. When I get home, it's like, oh, I'm really tight and sore. And it's like, oh yeah, I should really do back tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and it's like, oh, I'm really tight and sore. I don't think I want to do back. And if I do back, then it's like I don't do the best workout. Also, because the gym I'm going to doesn't have heavy enough dumbbells, and personally, my body just doesn't get activated in the same way if I don't have heavy enough weight. So they have 100-pound dumbbells, but I need 120-pounders. We go, oh, well, 100 pounds is better than no pounds. Yes, that is true. It's just, my body, if I do 100 pounds, it's just like I do it. But if I do 120 pounds, it's like, come on, let's go. And it sends the signals and it activates things, and I get more driving force. Not because I have to work harder because it's heavier. Of course I have to work harder because it's heavier. But sometimes I can perform better with heavier weight because it like turns my body on and tells it, hey, it's weightlifting mode. So yeah, I haven't been doing enough rows. I should just do them with the 100-pounder, better than nothing. And I should also, I could and I should be doing them with a barbell because my lower back's my weakest point, I'd say. I need to strengthen it, but because it's so weak, I can't typically row enough to actually work my lats. And the lats aren't the perfect muscles for pulling this. You actually want to get your upper back area. Lats are important for it, but you gotta get the upper back a lot. So yeah, but if I were to do bent over rows, I could always pull upward more instead of back. It's just, I haven't been doing enough of them because I've been addicted to bench press and getting my bench press up. I do some back workouts, but like I said, the combination of being really sore plus having to use the barbell and having a weak lower back, and then I'm trying to work out legs also. It's like sometimes my lower back's already shot from doing squats, and then I'm sore here. It's like, how am I even gonna do back? I should go with the dumbbells. And you may go, oh, why not use machines? Well, this gym, I don't like the machines because they have like really skinny handles on some of them, and they have like a rough grip, and just the combination of how small the handles are and the roughness of the grip for the lat pull down machine, it just doesn't work for me. And then they have some other machines that, the kind where like you pull like this and then it like uses a lever and it lifts up the weights, but the grips are so close, it's like, I don't like it. If they were like out here and I could pull like that, I would go for it. They're just awkward. So yes, I have, and I should have seen it coming, because every time I'd get home from doing bench and then the next day I'd be like, oh, so tight and sore. And then I'd wait until I'm just barely not tight and sore enough, and I'd do it again. Also, I would hurt my shoulder a bit, and then I'd wait until it's just good enough, and I'd do it again. Hurt it a bit more. Bench press is a bad addiction, so be careful. And make sure that you work the opposing muscles, because you don't want to start smashing everything in there. It's not good. Not fun. So yeah, make sure you do your rows, and especially try to get some rows in where you're pulling upward more than just backwards, because lats are great, but you want to also get your upper back area by pulling upwards, not backwards. You could also do shrugs. I do them, did them in the last couple months quite a bit, and kind of eased off them recently. I don't know, they don't have the best feeling for me. Like, I would love if I could like hold things right around here and pull like this. But shrugs, it's like I have the bar and I'm pulling like this, which right now feels pretty good, but for some reason when I do it in the gym, it doesn't feel quite as good. So tomorrow after my last final exam, I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm going to try my hardest not to bench press. Doesn't usually work out. And I'm going to do deadlifts, because I need to strengthen my lower back, plus it should be a good total back thing. And I'm going to do rows. Probably I should do the bent over rows and then do the deadlifts. Because if I do deadlifts first, no way I can do bent over rows. So I'll do some bent over rows and I'll do deadlifts, but I don't want to do too many because then I can't do deadlifts. And then I'll do shrugs, and I'll see if I can bear with the lat pull down machine, but I'm not joking, the handles are so skinny, like the circumference of them is so small, along with the like spiky grip, I can't do it. maybe I'll find a cable machine and I can... Combination of going like this and like this. So yeah, I think you get the moral of the story. I've said enough. Please like and subscribe, especially if you like the video, like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Check out my Instagram, natural_true_fitness. And by the time you watch this video, my website will probably be done, andrewhutchings.org, where you can buy my book on tendonitis. You can hire me for training advice, diet advice, supplement advice, explanation of supplement ingredients, and you cannot hire me for medical advice, but you can hire me for consolidation of medical information put in one place along with my opinion. You can also look at my cat if you like looking at cats. Let's get her in a more interesting way. I guess she didn't like that. So yeah, please like and subscribe. You can kind of see the muscles through the shirt. So yeah, and you also need to consciously work on your posture, because maybe it'll feel like you're standing up straight, but in reality you're like this when you need to be. Not. So look from the side in a mirror. So you gotta like pull your head back, shoulders up and back, arch your back,